Last time we were speaking about self-doubt and a rapidly changing reality in which you all live and thrive. Let's pick up where we left it. So we were speaking about the rigidness you're all in when the reality around you is changing so quickly. And I want to add upon this, because while you're developing a trait of yourself, a trait of who you really are, you are influenced not only by yourself, of course, by aspects of yourself, because you are not one solid being inside of you. You are many, many fluid aspects of yourself. And many of those aspects, they enter your being and then they leave your being or exit your being. And another aspect is entering it and changing who you truly are. So this is life. You undergo changes inside of yourself. You undergo changes outside of yourself. And this all is influencing each other. Think of it as you being a beautiful blue watercolor on a white canvas. Suddenly there is a beautiful watercolory stroke of green or yellow that is mingling with you, and you have not changed on your inside being. This watercolor came from the outside, from the exterior, mingling with your energy field, with you, who you are, and suddenly you are not maintaining blue only anymore. Suddenly you're mingling and you become green when it was yellow, right? Green when the other one is yellow and you are blue. And you're neither that nor this. The other one has changed, and so have you. The exterior world has changed for you and also for the other one, because now, while you were yellow on your own and while you were blue on your own, together you have created a new energy, and you are neither of this anymore. You have let go of the old. And sometimes it's the same when you develop yourself and you grow as a being, when you outgrow a habit, when you outgrow a liking, a desire, a pleasure you once had. Sometimes you just don't want to play this certain music instrument anymore. Just you sometimes lose interest in reading or doing this or that as a leisure. And you have changed from the inside, right? The outside still staying more or less the same, but your inner being has changed. Or you simply came to the conclusion that this relationship is not right for me anymore, or this job is not right for me anymore, this place is not right for me anymore. Or sometimes more modest decision, like this diet is not right for me anymore. This opinion is not right for me anymore. So all these things that come from the inside, they may change your being. But at the moment, when you look around, you're all staying in your beings rather rigid, rather solid, because the outside is changing so much and the outside is influencing you all so much. So let go a bit of the rigidness, friends. Let go a bit of this all welcoming the new, because the new is already here and the new is not going anywhere. The new is here. It knocks on your door and it wants to be let in. Please let it in. So you need not be afraid that you won't be a beautiful blue color anymore when you let inside of you the yellow new reality. Don't be afraid. Yes, it will change you, but it need not be for the worse. You can have trust. Will there be questions today?